Johnson, report to Edmar Station in dress uniform. Lucky you, you're about to make history.
Hey, can't you read? It says employees only.
I am an employee.
No, it don't mean trustees.
Your lives are at stake, so pay attention. Your number one responsibility out there is to stay alive and protect the lives of your partners. Now, on a brighter note, Bush has decided to finally get rid of that rice-burning piece of crap and ride American.
Thank you, Chuck. Good morning, gentlemen. I'd like to introduce to you John Johnson, fresh out of the academy, and he's been assigned to join us. Meet some of the boys. Okay, Deputy Bono.
Hey. Hi, Jim Ryan. Jim, how you doing? Pleasure. Good to meet you.
Smith. Deputy Bush.
Yeah, we met in the parking lot.
Right.
Detective Baker back here, my right arm.
Call me Gene.
Gene,
I've
good
got
to
a
meet you.
rule. Okay. Chuck. This is Chuck Gilmore.
Hey, Chuck.
He's been assigned to show you the ropes, so to speak. You'll ride with him.
Okay.
Bring your drama in, kid.
These guys are all working overtime just to keep up.
Huh. Well, you two know each other?
No.
I'm Foster.
Hey, John Johnson.
Nice to meet you. Welcome aboard.
Thanks.
Look,
Good to be
look,
here.
Harry, it isn't going to work. You know we don't have the money
I
cut
don't
back
know
in
what
this
time.
load.
Just trying to show up.
Hey, John Johnson. It's good to meet you. How you doing?
Well,
Bye.
I don't know what to say except this is your job, not mine, and I suggest you come up with some ideas.
Good luck.
Okay.
Thanks a lot.
Well,
Good.
good.
Thanks a lot. Good, thank you.
You know you were traveling well over the speed limit, ma'am?
Officer, my speedometer's broken. I had no idea how fast I was going. And besides, what's a handsome man like you doing? Hiding in bushes, trying to trap single young women.
Well, ma'am, it's times like these, I hate who I am. You have a nice day, ma'am. Drive safely.
Why didn't you ride her?
Oh, man, she was nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Get in.
Huh?
Get in the car! Now! Back me up. Keep both your hands on the wheel, man. License and registration, please. She will be late for work now.
Stay in your car, lady.
I guess this makes you feel like a big man.
Press firmly. There's 3 copies, ma'am. You have a nice day.
Yeah, right.
They can be ugly as sin, or they can look like Miss America. In this station, once you stop them, you ride them or you cuff them. Leave your hormones out of it, young blood. Because while you're daydreaming about some good-looking skirt, you will get your head blown off. Don't trust anybody.
We're here bridging 2 communities with common troubles. Now, in both cases, there have been coroner findings that absolutely contradict the sheriff's report.
All these young men who died while in police custody had no prior criminal records. And this kind of police policy says a lot about these times. Now I'd like for Mr. and Mrs. Ernie Marshall, whose son died while in custody inside the sheriff's station, to talk to you.
Why do you persist in this when there was not enough evidence to bring charges?
I'm going by physical evidence. The coroner's report said that my son died at the hands of another. Surely that means he did not hang himself.
Easy, sister. It's all right.
JJ, get rid of that piece of junk and get you a real car. I'm tired of this. I can't keep doing this every morning.
Yeah?
Yeah,
But you will.
I will. And why is that?
You know you love me, baby.
I do love you.
Bye.
Woo.
I'll see you later.
Okay.
Have a good one.
All right. But you gonna find out just how much I love you tomorrow morning.
Deputy, I hope you're more alert when you're out in the field.
I'm sorry, sir. I was reading this book.
One would think you're reading Gone with the Wind.
No, it's a code book, sir.
Still fiction. Did you, fill out this arrest report?
Yes, sir.
Well, I've seen 3-year-olds that spell and use grammar better than that. That document may have to be used in a court of law. One little error, and criminals can walk. So, Mr. Johnson, will you get it right?
Excuse me, sir, what words did I misspell?
Sepulveda. Here. What's the subject of this sentence? Group is the subject, not people, so the verb is. Intelligent people. We'll be looking at that report somewhere down the line.
Yes, sir.
Sir?
Oh, Deputy Fields, I've been meaning to talk to you. Some of the men are complaining about your heavy use of perfume.
Well, sir, I will lower my voice and start wearing Old Spice if it makes those men happy.
Oh, it's not a question of a leopard changing his spots. It's the animal. People have to fit in.
Edgemar Sheriff Station, please hold.
Sir? Morning, Trooper.
Hi.
I see that Massey's got someone else to pick on for a while. I'm their first female deputy. And besides trustees, you're the only black face around.
I was picked by the commissioner's office.
Look, Trooper, we were both picked for our jobs. That and $1 will get you on the bus.
Uh-oh. What sign are you?
Adam 131, possible 211 burglary at warehouse at 5200 Wood Avenue.
12 Adam 131, we're rolling. Here we go, kid. What the hell are you doing?
Getting ready.
Are you covering the back, mister?
Massey wants you.
Certainly not you, Jesse. Deputy, you endangered the lives of your fellow officers. You were assigned to watch the back of a building. There was a burglary in progress.
I thought we had captured the suspect.
Did it occur to you there might be another suspect?
It occurred to me, yes.
Did it occur to you that that suspect may have been carrying a gun? We just can't seem to get people around here to do their job. Now, if criminals don't fear God, they will this badge and this division. Now, do you want to be a part of this force?
Yes, sir.
All right. Your job won't make you soft. It will harden you to the facts of our time. And when you're on backup, you back up, sir!
Yes, sir.
So, Mr. Johnson, you still want to be a peace officer?
Well, where else can I make this kind of money?
You could sell junk bonds.
I thought this was supposed to be a man's job.
Well, Trooper, you better turn your shield in then. Or am I talking to the future sheriff in these here parts?
Yeah, they're gonna name this station after me one day. What? You can't be married.
Look who is calling the pot black.
You know, you better lay off the steak and donuts, honey. Good morning, everybody.
Hey,
Morning,
how's
Pat.
it going, Jane?
Rev, how you doing? I'm sorry I'm late. Oh, boy. Well, James Lockett, what kept you?
Well, let me tell you something, Rev. You see, saving souls is a lot less time-consuming than defending the innocent. See, all you gotta do is pray.
But you get the guilty off, too.
Well, they're easier to get off.
Well, speaking of the guilty.
Mrs. Marshall tells me that the sheriff's department is still following.
The sheriff's harassing you?
Mm-hmm.
Every day. They won't leave us alone.
Hey. Anything I can help you with?
I got the results of the test back.
And?
They want me to start the treatments again.
Get another opinion.
This time, the cancer's in my liver, my back, it's everywhere. I need to leave the wife and kids something.
Oh! Hey, baby! Hey, sweetie, how you doing? Want to see my nightstick, huh? What do you think? Yeah, I like to get busted by that.
Any unit, man down, possible homicide at 2401 West 120th.
What you got?
Well, he says he was stopped in the intersection. Two blacks get out of their car, pull the gun, and ask for money. When Mr. Greenspan there said all he had was credit cards, the man standing near his window fired. Killed his wife.
It looks like they used a 9mm. I didn't find any casings. And I'm sure you'll notice that the shot came from down below.
Come here. Save your judgments for when you make detective. In the meantime, just keep the traffic flowing.
Sir, I was the second officer on the scene. I'm sure I can be of some assistance.
We don't need a Jewish mother telling us how to do our job. So you just move on. Bush!
Yes, sir.
You the first officer on the scene?
Yes, sir.
Stop sign, 10 nondescript.
Ma'am, do you know what's going on in your sheriff's department? This will tell you.
Thank you.
This will tell you what's going on in your sheriff's
Yeah, sure,
department.
thanks.
Ma'am, would you like to know what's going on?
No, I don't have time.
As you know, the Attorney General's office did not agree with the findings of the Internal Affairs Commission regarding charges against this station. So I'm happy to report that the 4 detectives who were on leave are now back on the force. As you also know, 2 officers in the city are being sued for $7 million for wrongful death. The city council is cracking down. Budgetary reasons. They want to take our bullets away. And as for Officer Collins, he's involved in a lawsuit, and many of you will be asked to testify. Now remember, he's one of us. So, talk to no one. That's all.
You remember that, JJ? You're one of us, not a brother. You know, you ought to learn how to surf. You know what I mean?
I got your surfboard.
JJ, I just appreciate you being my best man more than anything else. It meant a lot to me to see you up there.
Make sure it sticks. So.
You did a good job. I look forward to standing by you one day.
Hope it's catchy.
I don't know if I belong in the department.
He should quit. It's dangerous.
It's not the danger. It's all that BS, racism.
Stress getting to you, huh, son?
Reverend Banks.
Brother Johnson.
I'm glad you could make it. I hope you enjoyed the wedding.
I most certainly did.
Let me introduce you to my son. JJ, have you met the Reverend Banks of the Greater Green Baptist Church?
Reverend?
Oh, I know of you. I'm sure Mr. Massey told you not to talk to me. Did you ever ask why? Ernie Marshall.
You don't waste any time, do you?
He was murdered in that jail.
There's no evidence of that. And I'm not supposed to talk about this with anybody anyway.
I know where you stand.
On my own 2 feet. Excuse me.
Oh, boy. He always wanted to be a cop.
All right,
Hold it right there. How you doing tonight?
All right.
Can I see your driver's license, please?
It's in my back pocket. Get it?
Just put your hands on top of your head. Just put your hands on top of your head. Turn around. Thank you.
How you doing tonight, man?
I'm just gonna take your driver's license.
Ma'am, you mind turning the stereo down?
Yes, I do mind.
Turn your stereo down, please, ma'am.
All right, Mr. Woods, you can relax. Now give me a warrant and warrants on a California driver's license, Charlie 325-486. Where you headed?
To the movies.
You going to the movies? You going to a party?
I just said I was going to the movies. How am I gonna go to a party if I'm going to the movies?
When did you get that attitude, man?
Why you stop me, man? I ain't did nothing.
What do you do for a living, Teddy?
I work like you.
You work. How do you afford that car, huh? It's a nice car.
Cause I work like
You work
you.
like me.
Yeah.
You sell drugs?
If you do.
122 Roger, that's a 709 gone for warrant.
That's a Raj. You know you got a warrant out for your arrest? Traffic violation?
Nope.
Forgot to go to court, huh? You mind if I search the car?
Not unless you got a warrant.
What do you got in the car, Teddy?
I know my rights.
Hey, man, if I arrest you, that car is mine! I can rip it apart, man. I can take the seats out. Is that what you want? Keep your hands where I can see them.
They right
Brother. Now, what do you got in the car, man? You got drugs? What do you got?
Borrowed my girlfriend's father gun. It's under the driver's seat.
Partner, we got a gun in the car. Put your hands behind your head. Oh, turn around
Ma'am,
slow.
exit the driver's side. Turn your back.
Lock your fingers.
Step out of the vehicle, ma'am. Don't look anywhere else. Look at me, ma'am.
Ow! What do you got?
Spread your legs.
You got any razor blades? You got
Lock your
anything
fingers
sharp?
behind your head, ma'am. Spread your legs.
Man, well, if I find anything sharp and I get cut, I'm gonna be real pissed.
I ain't got nothing better to do.
I ain't got nothing better to do. Neither do you, brother. I'm going to the movies tonight.
Ow, these are too tight.
Yeah, it ain't made for comfort, Teddy.
I go get the gun.
Stay right there.
These handcuffs are too tight.
Shut up.
Partner, I have a gun.
Jesse.
Theodore Woods.
Check out the caliber and make of the gun.
9mm.
You sit down.
Thank you, officer.
What are you looking at?
How long you had the gun?
I don't know. Took it a long time ago.
Your girlfriend's father, Mr. Taylor, says last time he looked at it was 3 months ago.
Whatever.
What have you been doing with it?
Did nothing with it. I use it for protection only.
What if I told you it was used in a murder?
Man, you crazy. What were you doing September 7th? Let me refresh your memory. You tried to rob a man named Greenspan. You ended up killing his wife. You're going to need a lawyer.
You're looking at attempted robbery, attempted murder, and murder.
Teddy, nobody wants to drag it all out to trial. What we'll do is get you only second-degree murder. I didn't kill nobody. I didn't rob nobody. I never even used a gun. All the state wants is to close the books. State doesn't care if you get 7 years or life.
Think about it.
Like the song says, my skin is my sin.
Mr. Jose Castro, you were here before me 2 years ago, and you haven't learned English in that time? Mr. Rodrigo,
What is it?
you are interpreting his case?
Yes, Your Honor. He says that you've got the wrong man.
Then he pleads not guilty to both charges.
He says that he would like to explain.
Only when he is on trial.
Can I have a moment to speak to Mr. Castro?
Sure, Mr. Lawson. Add to the backlog. People versus Theodore Woods, case number 293-8336. Mr. Woods, you are charged with violating Penal Code Section 187, murder. Section 21A, attempted murder. And Section 211, attempted robbery.
Your Honor, good morning. I'm James Lockett.
Carmen Munoz for the defendant, Theodore Woods, Your Honor.
How do you plead?
Man, I didn't do it.
Guilty or not guilty?
He pleads not guilty, please. We asked the court for an OR release here. Mr. Woods has been in the community his whole life, and he's been employed for 3 years.
Denied. You must think I'm not playing with a full deck. This is a potential death penalty case. Well, the best I can do is $500,000 bail. How did you come to represent Mr. Woods? Every time I look up, I see you.
Well, Your Honor, I hope it's not a problem.
Next case. People versus Lyndon Dent. Case number 657.
Wait, no, I want some more chick about it. No. Listen, if it wasn't for JJ, the police might not have caught Teddy Woods.
Well, that is right. That's true. All right, JJ.
Okay. Enough is enough. Sit down now.
Honey, I feel so proud having two strong sons.
Where's the other one? Thanks. Don't try it. Sitting
So
right
what
here.
are you waiting on, JJ?
What am I waiting
What am I waiting
Buddy, explain to your brother what I mean.
on? Mama's tired of you living in sin.
Shut up, Buddy.
Well, it's the truth.
You're gonna be surprised when Barbara finds herself a nice guy.
Barbara's not going anywhere.
Don't look that way to me. What do I do with my keys? I know I left them.
They're in your hand.
Domestic call. We go in the place, they're fighting like cats and dogs, right? Kirsten looks at this guy. Boom! He hits him in the side of the head with a scream light. All of a sudden, the guy starts to cry. He says, "What do you hit me for? I'm the one that called you."
Drug deal. Gone bad.
We need somebody else. We need somebody else for that.
You know him?
Just think about the choices a man makes in his life.
Teddy, Mr. Greenspan identified you as the one who shot his wife.
Straight line. Where my mama at, man? Why she didn't bail me out?
What do you think your parents are going to get that kind of money?
I don't know, but I can't stay in here all day.
They have a witness, a gun, and your funky attitude.
I didn't ask you to be my lawyer.
Look, you killed someone. A white woman. I was talking to the prosecution, trying to see if they'd be interested in doing a deal. They are so high. This is a notch in their gun.
Knew my mama should have got me a white lawyer.
I'm going to try this one more time. Where were you on September the 7th?
I don't remember. I don't remember where I was. I don't remember what I was doing. But I damn sure didn't kill no white woman. Okay?
Did the arresting officer read you your rights?
I don't remember.
Did anyone other than you have access to the gun?
No.
Are you protecting anyone?
Do I look like a fool?
Do you believe in the death penalty?
Yes, sir, I do.
Have you been around or worked with black people?
No, sir.
I would like to thank and dismiss Miss Roberts, please.
Mr. Lockett, the line is getting thin.
I think it is highly unusual that every potential juror believes in the death penalty.
No one stacked the deck. People in the state believe in the death penalty.
Are you trying to assume my duties, Mr. Kern?
No, Your
Look at this. Greenspan testifying said that he would never forget Teddy Woods as the man who shot his wife. When we questioned him on the scene, he was very vague about everything.
The man just saw his wife get shot. He was in shock.
The man was lying through his teeth.
I think Baker's right. Women are just naturally more suspicious.
Baker didn't say women. Baker said Jews.
Well, I'm sure Baker's called me worse names behind my back. I can go get some tickets.
All right.
I'll see you later.
Be safe, Trooper.
That's another thing. Why do you call me that? Trooper? What does that mean?
That's what we call state policemen where I come from.
Okay.
Bye.
Deputy Bono, the record is vague. What reason did you have to stop his car?
Well, it's a policy that if we see...
You didn't stop him because he's black?
Yeah. I mean,
No,
it's-
wait a minute. There can be no racial motive. Now, what reason did you have to stop his car?
Traffic violation.
Beautiful. Traffic violation.
Traffic violation. Yeah.
Let's go.
JJ. We might lose that Teddy Woods case.
What?
Yeah. Prosecution says I had no legal right to stop Teddy. Yeah, it was just luck that I stopped him and you happened to be there to make the search. So I told him that he made an illegal turn.
Yeah, well, I got no sympathy for low-life scum, so, tell him he ran 4 or 5 red lights.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's great, man. Thanks. Listen, man, if you ever need anybody to back you up, I'll be there, man.
Okay. Great.
On the evening of September 7th, why did you stop Teddy Woods? Was he doing something suspicious?
Yes, sir. He made an illegal turn.
That was the reason? And no other reason?
I object, Your Honor. That's argumentative.
Sustained.
No further questions.
This isn't looking good.
Let's not give up now. We gotta have the faith. This could be all right.
Did Teddy Woods tell you where he got the gun?
Yes, he said he got it from his girlfriend's father.
Did he say that he took it or that he stole it?
He said I stole it.
Would you please speak up, Deputy Johnson?
Deputy Johnson, please speak up so that the jury members can hear you.
He said I stole it.
I stole the gun. I stole the gun.
Objection.
No further questions?
Deputy Bono said you witnessed the illegal turn?
Yes, sir.
You were closer to the scene, but Deputy Bono made the arrest?
Well, I was in the process of taking his license plate and calling it in when Deputy Bono pulled in behind him.
I see. No further questions.
Do you solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Mr. Greenspan, would you say that you and your wife got along?
We enjoyed each other's company.
I see.
We were married for 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
I loved my wife.
You testified that on September 7th, Teddy Woods shot your wife from your side of the car. How is it, sir, that the bullet traveled from a lower angle? He would have had to have been on his knees with the car door open for that to happen.
I don't know.
I am not done with the questioning here, Mr. Greenspan. You said that a man approached your wife on the passenger side, and the shooter stuck a gun to your head. And when your wife refused to surrender her purse, the shooter then turned his gun and shot your wife in the head. Now, how could that happen and you not sustain any hearing damage? You had no powder burns on your shirt.
Objection.
Sir.
Let him answer the question.
Sustained. Mr. Lockett, you're badgering the witness.
This is all very curious to me. And frankly, I'm puzzled.
I had no damage to my ear, and I wasn't checked for powder traces.
Mr. Greenspan, if I put a gun to your head and then turn and shoot your wife, how could the bullet travel at an upward angle?
Objection. Mr. Greenspan is not an expert in ballistics.
Sustained. Mr. Lockett, if you continue in this line, I will hold you in contempt.
I'm trying to establish here, with all the evidence at hand, that this man is probably lying.
Objection. Move to strike.
Sustained. The jury will disregard the last statement.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Why do you always have to carry your gun?
Because I'm always on duty.
You've changed.
Don't start that again, please. Please.
Why are you trying to look older, tougher?
Because I am older. Why is it too?
You know, you might have to kill someone in the line of duty.
I'm a peace officer. Why can't we ever have a conversation without my job coming up? Okay?
Okay.
Thank you.
Looking good, Ryan.
Thank you, sir.
Deputy Fields, you do not impress anybody with the amount of words that you use in your report. It's not supposed to look like a personal diary.
Yes, sir.
How are you, Deputy Bono?
Very good, sir.
Looking good. Hold your stomach in.
Thank you, sir.
Mr. Johnson, I understand that you will be off probation soon. Your work has improved. There will be a final review, so get everything together. I'm very proud of you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir. Have a nice day.
Yeah, you do the same.
True.
Hey.
You shoot somebody?
In a way,
You did or you didn't?
the serial number on the gun I picked up with Teddy Woods has been changed on my arrest report. Why would somebody do that?
Because Teddy Woods is a perfect suspect? Because nobody's gonna give a hoot or holler if Teddy Woods is put to death?
He's got to be guilty. He's got to be guilty.
Why does he got to be guilty?
Because I lied about his arrest. We had no reason to pick him up.
JJ!
Hey, Foster. Is this the cell where Ernie Marshall hung himself?
Yeah.
How can a man hang himself in one of these cells?
Give anybody enough rope, JJ.
What?
JJ, don't go sticking your nose into anything. But I'm gonna tell you something. There are some decent deputies here, but don't go looking into a loaded gun. I hope you understand what I'm saying. If you know anything, just keep your mouth shut. No more questions.
You never told anybody?
There is no one to tell, don't you understand? A councilperson's wife gets picked up for shoplifting. A prominent citizen involved in a hit and run. No investigations, no charges. A state senator can't stop picking up young boys. No charges. But they pay. And you multiply that by days and nights, and you'll understand what kind of a dark hole this place is.
But everybody's not corrupt.
Everybody makes mistakes.
Jane?
Yeah?
That was your sister. She wants you to call her back.
Oh, right.
You want to come get him? I think he's wet.
I'll take over. Oh, come here. Well, you know, she probably wants to know if we've decided to go with them on the cruise. What do you think?
You know, that's a hell of a lot of money and trouble to end up on a boat with a bunch of people that you don't really care a lot about.
It's not a bunch of people. It's just family. Let's go get you taken care of, huh?
I still haven't found the registration. Make yourself at home.
Okay, thank you. Take your time. I'd rather not ask the police for it if I can help it. Whew.
If it's not in here, I don't know where it is.
Juan, una cita el 18 de este mes.
Dispense. When you get a moment, please.
Yeah, I got your message.
We'll talk about it.
Well, gentlemen, we almost shot ourselves in the foot with this one.
Look, a 9mm is a very, very common pistol. In fact, it'd be very difficult to tell which gun is which without close examination of the serial number.
Excuse me, Mr. Sears is on line 2, Westgate Life Insurance.
Thank you, Joyce.
You know, with the Ernie Marshall case and the Cruz case and the Woods cases.
Hello? Yes, Mr. Sears. Thank you for calling me back. I appreciate that. Yes, sir. Mr. Greenspan's the sole beneficiary? Well, now, sir, wait a minute. There is a possibility that someone in the sheriff's department is involved in all this. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Mm-hmm. Very well. Yes, we'll talk again. Thanks for calling. All right. You know,
You give them a chance to smell a rat, and they all begin to dig with picks and shovels. It's amazing. I think Officer Johnson is the one who tipped us on this.
Well then, James, we're just gonna have to bring him back to the witness stand.
Carmen, you put that man's life in danger.
So be it.
Life is about making hard choices.
Mr. Taylor, the bullet that killed Mrs. Greenspan came from this gun. Teddy Wood said he stole your gun. This is the weapon said to be in his possession when he was arrested. This your gun?
Looks like mine.
But is it your gun?
I'll have to check the serial number. This is not my gun. The gun I bought has a different number.
And what's in your hand, sir?
This is my original registration.
May I see it, please? Thank you. This is his original registration. It does not match this gun. Folks, this is not his gun. I would like to admit this gun registration into evidence.
Very well, Mr. Lockett. Any objection, Mr. Colonel?
Mr. Taylor, this then obviously is not your gun. But let's not be confused. This is the murder weapon that Teddy Woods was picked up with. No further questions.
I checked every hit and run case from 5 years before Marshall's death. Nothing.
JJ, you might be reading too much into Foster.
No, Foster was saying that somebody in the department was blackmailing somebody in the city council.
So what if we find something? What do we do?
What do you think the deal is for the Johnson and Fields?
Hanky-panky. I caught him back there acting pretty suspicious.
Sure. Well, you let me know.
I better not catch him.
I would like to call Mr. Greenspan to the stand.
Mr. Greenspan has suffered a great loss.
Would Mr. Greenspan please take the stand? You are still under oath, Mr. Greenspan.
Mr. Greenspan, did you know anyone working at the Edgemar station before your wife was murdered?
No, I didn't.
You never met deputies Baker or Hall?
Your Honor, I believe Mr. Greenspan answered that.
Mr. Lockett, Mr. Greenspan answered the question.
I want it on record that he includes deputies Hall and Baker. That will be all, Mr. Greenspan. Thank you.
The court will recess until after lunch, which will be 2:30.
Mr. Greenspan, I'm George Beaton, and this is Robert Hill. We're both from Westgate Life Insurance. Can we have a moment? We can order lunch.
Oh, this isn't a good time.
It would help our investigation.
What investigation?
We always look into large death benefit claims.
Well, your company indicated everything was satisfactory.
In cases involving murder, Mr. Greenspan, nothing is totally satisfactory.
I'll be glad to talk with you, so long as my lawyer is present. Thank you.
What happened?
I don't know.
Well, why don't you find out and fix it? You got this subpoena just like I did. That ought to tell you something. Jesse, you can't go into court looking like this.
Oh, I'll spruce myself up, you know. Pinch my cheeks, taking a bottle of Geritol.
Hope you last that long. Fix it.
Officers requesting assistance on a California license plate 3ACU.
Roger, we copy request for backup.
Driver, step out of the car.
All units, Willow and Ernie code service.
Hey, driver, step out of the car.
You were lucky you had this on.
My girlfriend made me wear it.
How many rounds did you get off?
About a load and a half.
You need to know the exact number of bullets.
We'll take some x-rays, make sure the impact didn't cause any internal damage. I know it hurts. It's like getting hit with a bat. Just hang in there. Hold on. You're doing fine. It's all right.
I'll put down 18.
Death was caused by repeated blows to the head. Face and hands burnt with acid solution, making identification impossible except through dental records. John Doe, white male, age 50 to 55.
How is it that Deputy Johnson made a mistake on the serial number of the gun?
Deputy Johnson constantly makes error after error. Look at these worksheets.
Oh, okay, good. That's good. That's good.
How is it possible that the gun that the department had in its possession was used to murder Mrs. Greenspan?
All right, we're investigating several people within the department. For example, trustees who may have had a special relationship with Teddy Woods.
What about the rumors that some of your officers are prone to excessive violence?
Ira, I can simply say this department operates within the law.
No. No, Clarence, that is not a good answer.
Well, give me a better one.
Look, when we get into the courtroom, we are a team. Okay. Now, everything from here on out is off the record, all right?
Why do you say you don't make mistakes?
Because Watch Commander Massey is always on my case. I check every arrest report several times before I file it. If you look at my reports, all of them except for the Teddy Woods report, you'll see that they're very clear.
That will contradict Massey, of course.
Sears is on line 1.
Excuse me. Hello. Hello. Which line is it?
Line 1. You are a very
Hello.
lucky young man.
I don't feel so lucky.
Greenspan is missing? That's bad news. That is very bad news. Why didn't you, Mr. Kern, inform me that Greenspan was missing?
No one knew that he was missing.
I was talking to Mr. Kern here.
You have a bad habit of hiding information from us.
The body that was found is Mr. Greenspan.
That's correct, Your Honor.
Please don't smoke, sir.
Westgate Life Insurance had been investigating Greenspan, but trying to hire someone to kill his wife. Mr. Greenspan was having an affair for many years.
Having a mistress isn't against the law.
It is in my book.
What? This case should now be under the jurisdiction of the FBI. Mr. Williams fled the state to avoid...
I'll look after him. You know, it's the old man's birthday coming up.
I got somebody picked out.
Here he comes.
How can a man abuse his own child? Or any child? Any news on the gun that was used on Johnson?
Yeah, it's clean, so's the car.
You heard about Greenspan?
It was in all the newspapers.
What kind of a man was he?
Greenspan?
Greenspan, yeah.
Like any victim.
Watch his head. Stop trying to talk. Just be quiet. Somebody get some water. Call the hospital.
Jesus God, he stopped breathing. No pulse.
You taking any medication? Yes, it's in his drawer there. Call a paramedic! They're on the way.
One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gilmore, get over here.
Come on, Jesse.
Breathe!
Jane.
Come on, Jesse. Come on, Jesse.
Come on, Pops.
Breathe.
Jane.
Yeah.
Jane. He's gone. Will someone go out? Lower the flag.
Hey, Sarge. What you doing back there?
Budget cuts, JJ. They got me filling in again.
Why is the flag at half-mast?
Hall died.
All right, give us a profile.
Well, that's too bad.
It depends.
First time you hit the pins off. Oh, right. Thanks a lot. Hey, I got 3 to pick up. Where are you going? Come on, fellas. Pick them up, Gilmore. Easy spin. Roll her up.
Why aren't you at Hall's funeral?
Had a bad case of diarrhea.
Diary, my ass. What's the problem?
Murder.
Don't make accusations you can't prove.
You guys are turning this place into a bloodbath.
Those people were scum.
You think we're any better than they are?
You're damn right. You don't want to be an outsider.
Maybe I do.
Putting in a little overtime feels. You know, all our files are public property. All you have to do is ask.
This is an account of a criminal case that went nowhere.
What?
witness states that the defendant is not the one she'd originally ID'd.
She thought she had identified the driver in a lineup. But the man on trial was not the same man. The only thing she remembered about the original suspect was his license plate. LTS GT11. The whole case got thrown out of court.
But the hit-and-run driver in the lineup must have been booked and fingerprinted.
Chuck was the officer on the scene.
And his original report will be in storage. Who says detective work is hard?
The natives are rough.
We've received information that drugs are going to be transferred at 408 Pine Road, the house that Scott and Peters have been watching. Now get this, gentlemen. The DEA is going to back us up this time. This is going to be our prize. The assignment? Baker and the Rough Rider. Oh, yeah.
All right, everybody, listen up. I want you all to report to me individually for your work assignments. Now let's hit some home runs on this one, huh? Okay.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
I don't know why SWAT didn't take this place.
Massey needs a trophy.
Sheriff's Department, gotta work! Get it! Go! Got it!
All clear. Repeat. All clear.
What?
Tell him we're at the back door coming in.
Baker, we're at the back door. Baker, we're at the back door.
What are you guys doing here?
It's over.
Over? Nobody informed us.
Didn't you just hear Baker say it was over?
We were told to hold this position, period.
What channel are you guys on?
3.
Tell me, why is this walkie-talkie on 4?
Look, 3's the channel. Everything's been going over on 3. Now get back to that house. It's not secure. Go!
Rookies.
You owe me one, Troop.
Oh, and what do I owe you?
Imagine what would have happened if I hadn't smelled a rat.
I'm filing a report. You could have been killed by somebody's stupid mistake.
Yeah, well, I'm not going back in there till the lights come on and the chief comes out that back door.
Code 4. Code 4.
Yes. Yes, I know. Yeah. Okay. It was a bad night. What is it? What do you want?
Baker gave us the wrong information.
What are you talking about?
We were told on a separate channel to make entry through the rear of the premises while the situation was still hot.
Everybody was on Channel 3.
We were on Channel 4.
Did you check your walkie-talkies?
The walkie-talkies were given to us on that channel.
By Baker?
No, sir, by a deputy. And if we had come in through that back door at that instant, we would have been shot.
What are you getting at?
It looked as if somebody was hoping we were stupid enough to walk in through that back door while the operation was still in progress.
If you had done your job, you would have checked your walkie-talkie. It seems to me as though you made a mistake, almost paid for it, and now you're looking for a conspiracy.
No, sir. No, sir. The situation felt strange from the very beginning.
Don't you talk to me about strange.
I am requesting an investigation.
If you don't like it here, transfer. Stop trying to be a missionary and save the natives. Let the professionals police this jungle!
I have the right to work here, sir.
You have the right to work here, but you don't fit in.
Fit into what?
I run this damn station, and I have the right to keep you from slandering it. I have the right to have a competent staff with dedicated men who like their work.
This department will change, Mr. Massey.
Really? Would you care to give me a time frame?
It will be soon, sir.
This meeting is over. Over.
I had asked the city council to investigate the Edgemont station. Massey came down on me hard in the council chamber.
Councilman Ross, how could a city government be hustled by the sheriff's department?
Well, in the case of Ernie Marshall, we knew something was fishy, but the city just couldn't afford a lawsuit. That at least should tell you whose side we were on. And because the sheriff's in-house investigation cleared themselves of any wrongdoing.
And you will testify to that in court?
I'd like to, but the city will be up the yin-yang.
I believe in Teddy's innocence. Now, do you want him to go to jail for something he did not do?
No. But you have to understand city government.
Hey,
Hi.
I checked out the house on Pine Street. It had been raided 3 times. There was a sting operation there once, and 2 people have been murdered on the front lawn. Now, what drug dealer would operate out of that house?
Still not enough to prove it was a setup.
I checked through Chuck's old records. Nothing there.
So all we have is that license plate.
Maybe. But there's a picture in the old criminal records of this guy. I swear I've seen this guy somewhere before, but I can't. Oh, it's probably nothing.
All right. See you in court, big boy.
Hey, I am a big boy.
That is sexual harassment, young man.
Ha! You wish.
You safe?
Yeah.
All rise. The Honorable Helen Lewis presiding.
You may be seated. I understand you have a request, Mr. Kern.
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel may approach the bench.
Your Honor, Detective Baker is here now. Rather than have him stay here waiting to testify, the people requested he be placed on a 2-hour call.
Mr. Lockett, is that agreeable with you?
Can I decide on this later?
Mr. Lockett, I see we pick up where we left off. Yes. Just call your next witness, Mr. Lockett.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Yes, it looked suspicious.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Greenspan's actions were suspicious to me.
How long have you been with the department?
At that time, 8 months.
And in 8 months, you had become a homicide expert. And in spite of Sergeant Baker's 20 years experience, you felt he was wrong.
Yes, I felt he was wrong.
But you became an expert that night.
I became aware that Mr. Greenspan's statements and actions were inconsistent with the facts.
In only 8 months?
Yes! It was obvious.
No further questions.
Deputy Fields, before you joined the Sheriff's Department, didn't you study law?
I practiced law in Minnesota and decided to move to California to study for the bar. In the meantime, I joined the Sheriff's Department. It starts off paying very well.
Thank you. No more questions.
Deputy Foster, is there any reason Detective Baker would say you're lying?
Yes, Baker and Massey wanted me to go along with the official line on the Ernie Marshall case.
I object, Your Honor, and move to strike that response. Deputy Foster was a witness who testified he knew nothing at the time.
Will counsel approach the bench? We'll go off the record here. Mr. Lockett, what case are you trying?
Your Honor, Chief Massey testified that Deputy Foster had a problem because he had not been promoted. Well, the problem is the department made him lie about the Ernie Marshall case.
Well, then get to where you're going with this, Mr. Lockett.
The Marshall case has nothing to do with this case.
Well, it seems that it does, Mr. Kern. Since you brought it up in the presence of the jury. You may proceed with your line of questioning, Mr. Lockett.
Thank you, Your Honor. Deputy Foster, is the department covering up evidence?
Yes.
Objection. The witness admits to lying to the grand jury, and now he has a different version of the truth.
Overruled.
Deputy Foster, did Detective Baker ever threaten you?
Yes.
You were coached on what to say in this case, the way you were coached on what to say in the Ernie Marshall case. Isn't that so?
Yes.
Deputy, have you ever heard of an organization in the department known as the Rough Riders?
Yes. It's a group of men that formed around Baker and Hall. They're all transfers from other stations. Men who had been cited for excessive use of force.
Objection, hearsay.
Overruled.
Check their personnel folders.
Your Honor, I have no further questions, and Deputy, thank you.
Indeed.
Isn't the Rough Riders a bowling team with Detective Baker as captain?
That's what they do in their off hours.
You didn't answer my question. Mr. Foster, you lied to the grand jury.
I was encouraged by the department to back up statements made by Baker and Massey.
But you lied. You're a liar.
Mr. Kern.
Objection, Your Honor.
The withdrawn. Sorry, Your Honor.
The jury will disregard that last statement.
I make mistakes, but I always make 2 copies. The one I turn in is always free of errors because Chief Massey's on my case about the least little thing.
This is not the gun you picked up with Teddy Woods, is it?
No.
Mr. Johnson, have you lied to this jury?
What are you talking about?
Just a yes or no answer.
No!
I would like to recall this witness at a later date.
Who is this guy? I've seen him before.
Where'd you get that?
You told me where to look.
You can ruin his career.
Man, it's already ruined.
Jay Livingston, head of business affairs.
He's booked under James Drake. You telling me he's the one that keeps picking up minors?
Chief Massey, you've served the department for over 30 years, the last 10 years as chief, and you received numerous citations and awards. Is that not so?
That's correct.
Did you ever tell Deputy Foster what to say to the grand jury?
No, sir.
What's your evaluation of Deputy Johnson?
In my opinion, he never would have made the department if the city council hadn't made a special case of getting him into the department.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, you have heard both sides of the argument. As jurors, it is your duty to determine the effect and value of the evidence and to decide all questions of fact. You must not be influenced by sympathy, prejudice, or passion. It is your duty to follow the law. You are instructed to bring in a verdict.
Here comes the chief.
For he's a jolly good fellow, for he's a jolly good fellow, for he's a
Now, whose idea was this?
It was all of us, Chief.
Look at that, a vanilla cake. How did you know I like vanilla? Huh?
We hired a private investigator. He also told us that you like deep sea fishing. So we all got together and we got you this rod and reel.
So, what you getting?
That's for deep sea fishing. That's where the real men go to fish. Not like that fly fishing for ladies.
Well, I'll catch a big marlin with this one. Thank you.
Happy birthday.
No luck with those license plates. I tried every possible combination.
Has the jury reached a decision?
The jury was not able to reach a verdict.
We can't go through another trial.
Don't you know somebody in the DA's office?
What for? They're not happy with the case. The Greenspan family wants money from the insurance company. The insurance company is feeding the DA a lot of bull. I don't want this ship to sink.
You know how to swim, don't you?
No time for jokes, pal.
I'm not laughing. They will believe anything you tell them.
Jesus, what?
Let's go! Yeah. Come on! Get back to base. All right, tension up. Knock it off. All right, hold it. I said hold it. Break it up. Now, what happened here?
I caught him putting notes. What are you talking about? I found a piece of paper on the floor. I thought I'd give it to you. You're a damn liar.
Hold it back. Hurt. All right, let him go. You come to my office, Johnson.
Yeah, what?
You have a problem, mister. You come to me. You don't take the law in your own hands. You are really becoming a pain in the ass.
I asked him what he was doing putting notes in my locker. He started calling me names and pushing me around.
Your attitude is wrong for this department.
You damn right my attitude is wrong. I'm not gonna put up with that garbage.
Fighting is something I will not have here. Now, you are assigned to a desk until we look into this matter. I'll take care of Kurt and I'll get the hell out of here.
I'm gonna appeal this.
I don't care what you do.
Yeah.
But of course, you're not a member of the Harrington Club.
No, I'm not. You see, the good old boys only allowed us blacks to wait tables. But now and again, you'll see a rare minority as a guest.
But you are, Mr. Kern?
Yes, I am.
And are you a member, Judge?
My husband was once. One day, he took our adopted son with him to the club. it was a painful experience.
We've decided it's in the best interest of the city to drop the murder charge and not pursue another lengthy trial.
Isn't there evidence to prosecute?
Oh, yes, we still believe Teddy Woods killed Mrs. Greenspan.
Then take the case to court, Mr. Lockett.
Well, I think it would best serve the city and Mr. Woods, yes, if the case went to trial.
Are you going to ask for a jury trial?
Are you going to be the judge?
Yes.
This is car 78 requesting a tow truck. I'm just north of the intersection.
Like, first she has to have a nose job, but then she doesn't like men. I mean, why all the trouble?
Say, Bob, did I detect a slight lisp in your voice?
Oh, Stevie, I didn't think you'd notice, big boy.
Would you like to meet me in an alley? I'm getting back into law. Soon.
You know, when I was a kid, this was the only thing I ever dreamed about being.
Trooper, you're supposed to become chief, remember?
I just want to last long enough to get a pension and get out.
Yeah.
It's too crazy out there. Let's go. Let's get high.
What?
No, I mean, the 11 on the license plate. It's not an 11, it's an H. Let's get high.
With you?
I'm a nervous wreck. Someone is tapping my phone. I don't know. I'm going crazy.
Yeah, maybe.
Thank you. This is the file we've been looking for. LTS GTH. Councilman Reese's son.
I gotta go call Lockett.
Wait, Go ahead. I'm afraid to go to sleep.
I'll follow you home.
No,
No.
no, don't worry. I got this, right? I'll be fine. Seriously.
Call me if you need me.
I'll call you.
Okay. Be safe. That is Councilman Reese's son.
Yeah, I know.
He was involved in a hit and run, and the department covered it up. You know him?
Yeah. Business affairs. That's one reason we couldn't get the commission to do anything about Ernie Marshall's death. Massey was pulling the strings.
Hello. Hey, Foster, what's up? What? That can't have happened. Next time, why don't you have your gang jump on me like they jumped on Deborah? Huh? You're gonna shoot me now, huh? Cold-blooded killer, right?
Cold-blooded. You got that right. I'll put a bullet in you, blow you all over the walls.
All right, that's it. Johnson, out of here.
No. Don't worry about him. He can't shoot me. My hands aren't tied behind my back, right, Bake?
And if he does shoot you, I will testify in a court of law that it was self-defense.
Self-defense? I'm not carrying a gun. Oh, but I guess you can always find a gun to plant on me,
You
right?
ain't trying me. Oh, hey!
JJ, chill out, man.
Don't make me break it! Jesus!
Baker, please, for God's sake!
Don't be a fool.
Now give me the gun. Put him in a cell.
Come on.
Don't! I have the right to make a phone call.
You're not under arrest.
And let me out of here.
What are you doing here? Foster's downstairs in booking, trying to be some kind of a Boy Scout.
We can't keep Johnson locked up forever.
I would.
Chuck. Get Jack Bono in here. You brought your army. What in the hell is this?
Police blackmail. Councilman Reese's son was positively identified as a driver of a hit-and-run vehicle. Of course, there were no charges. Councilman Reese is on the police commission. Livingston here, child molestation, no charges.
I don't know if this is true or not. You can ruin these people's careers. You think about what you're doing before you get involved in all this mess.
I have thought about it, and you're protecting the wrong group of people.
I know these people.
Councilman, when I leave here, I'm going straight to the newspapers.
Get me the Attorney General's office.
Did you, get Massey's files, anybody?
And Lockett and Reverend Banks. I'm gonna take care of it.
We got one.
Just one.
We should probably let her rest.
You take care of him.
I will.
Yeah, we should go. We'll see you.
Get some rest.
See you later.
Search warrant. The U.S. Attorney's Office is seizing all our records.
They just sit around and watch TV. Really watching TV.
What's the matter?
Dad, Mom, Barbara and I decided that, since I'm out of a job now, that we should go ahead and get married.
Well, congratulations.
Thanks.
I knew you wouldn't let your little brother outdo you.
Johnny Johnson?
Oh, I'm Harold Johnson.
Is John Johnson here?
Yes, he is. I'm his father.
Is there some kind of trouble?
No problem, Mr. Johnson. I'd like to speak to your son, please.
Is everything all right?
Everything is fine. May I speak to your son, please?
Well, I hope you're happy.
Oh, I am. You know I am.
Thank you, baby.
I know you are.
JJ, there's a marshal at the door for you.
Are you Johnny Johnson?
Yeah?
Gives the date and time to appear in court. Sign right here for me, please.
What did I do?
Read what it says.
JJ, you have been charged by the government with violating Teddy Wood's civil rights under the color of authority. Do you know what that means?
I didn't violate anybody's civil rights.
Then sit down and talk to us, JJ.
Please.
Mr. Bono said he stopped Teddy Woods because he was a black male.
Bono asked me to support his report, which I did.
You lied?
Baby, I was doing what I thought was right at the time.
I can't believe you did that.
Barbara, I was a cop. I was thinking like a cop.
You said he had been stopped because he made a traffic violation. JJ, you lied on the witness stand. The conclusion from the internal investigation just has you nailed to the floor, man. And Bono, because he cooperated, has no charges.
Bono is in the clear.
Yeah, he gave you up, so he was granted immunity from prosecution.
What happened to rescuing innocent people from the bad guys? You were so bright-eyed not long ago. Your eyes are like looking down the barrel of a gun now.
I was doing my damn job.
I don't owe you sympathy.
You know what? Just once, I wish you could hear something from my point of view. You were supposed to be my woman.
I'm not your property. Look, I'm not gonna say you were right just because I love you. I can see through that badge. It doesn't hide the evilness.
I thought I was doing right. You know, I really thought I was doing the right thing. Could you just leave me alone right now? I need to be alone.
No, you don't.
Oh.